Hello there, Akaze here once again. It's great to have you. Yes, in my last video in this series, I told you about the fact that for you to succeed in life, you need to dream big to achieve great success. Now, vision is your first step in actualizing those big dreams of yours. Vision. When I told you last time about visions and about dreams. Sorry. And what is the next step after having big dreams? You don't just stop there because a big dream on its own is useless. It's just a fairy tale. That's just it. A big dream on its own is a fairy tale. But for you to begin to actualize that dream, to make it become a reality, you need vision. You need vision, and that's what I want to talk about today. Like I say, it's the first step in actualizing those big dreams you have. Those big dreams you have. Like I said in that last video, I like to refer to the Bible. And in Habakkuk 2 verse 2, even God Himself told Habakkuk, He said, "Write this down. Write this vision down." He said, "It is what it is for what an appointed time." He said, "Write it down so that men will see it and they will run with it. They will run with it." So vision is your those big dreams of yours going forward in putting it down, in putting it down. And that's why I say vision is we can describe it as is a mental picture you have of your future in a written down format. Vision is a mental picture that those dreams you have of your future, those big dreams that I asked you to have in the last video, you putting them down in a written format. That is one way I can refer to it as what vision. It's also you writing down your life aspirations, the things you want to become in life, putting them down. Now you can't achieve much in life without writing down things about your future. You can't. You can't. You can't achieve much in life without writing those things down. So why is getting a vision for your future so important? Because you cannot achieve something you cannot visualize, you can't comprehend, and you cannot write down. Something that is not written down, something that is just in your head. You are just imagining it in your head. It's just there in your head, but it's not written down. You cannot begin to accomplish it because accomplishing, making dreams become a reality, accomplishing stuff in life, it requires processes. It takes steps, and so those steps you cannot articulate them in your head. You have to put them down. Of course, in the last video, let me just mention some examples. In the last video, I talked about my dream of having a peaceful home. That was my dream. I wanted to marry a good lady and also have a peaceful home. Contrary to that contrary to the kind of home I grew up in. But of course, for me to actualize that dream, I needed to put some things down. I needed to find out and write down. What are the qualities of a woman who will help me have a peaceful home? Or what are the kind of qualities I'm going to have, that will help me have a peaceful home? I also wrote down at what age in life did I want to get married? And what really helped me in this was then when I was young, then there was this conference. It's still holding up to today. It's called Agape Conference. It holds somewhere in Ogun State, in a camp in Ogun State, Nigeria. It holds every December. In fact, during Christmas, it holds from 22nd to 26th. I don't know what the date is now, but I'm sure it did not change. From 27th to 26th December every year. So when people are going for holidays, jollificating and enjoying the Christmas holidays, is a camp where people go. They go hear messages, and a critical part of that conference is it's called they call it Alone with God. They call it where we are taught to sit down and begin to write visions for your life. Visions. Where do I want to be in 5 years' time? Where do I want to be in 10 years' time? What do I want to be? And that's my desire to be my desire to have a wonderful home, and also to when would I want to get married? I wrote it down. I took note of those things while I was in that conference. I wrote down, okay, I said, okay, by the time I'm 30 years old, I want to get married. I want to, by then I would have found the right woman and I want to get married. And trust me, trust me, I got married 2 months to my 30th birthday. 2 months to my 30th birthday. Something I've written down like five, six, no, what is what, 5, 6, like 7, 8 years ago. It came to pass because I wrote it down. I wrote it down and I began to work towards it. I'll still talk about that soon. I'll still talk about that later in this video. Also, I had visions about I had a vision about my academic success. When I was in school, I had the desire that look, I didn't want to come out with a pass, or I wanted to be the best in my class. And of course, I wrote it down. And as I wrote it down, how would I accomplish? How would I achieve coming out the best, coming out tops in my class? I began to work towards that. So I wrote those things down. It was written down. And by God's grace, I was the best graduating student in my set, in my class. That tells you the power of what vision. Power of vision. So vision is so important. Now, you have a vision. This is where I'm going. You've written it down. Now, how do you get to where you are going? That takes us to goal setting. And that's why vision and goal setting, they go hand in hand. And I say goal setting is just like a GPS. It's like a Google map for those of us who are used to Google Map, who have Android phones. I'm sure and you move around places like maybe Lagos and some other busy places. We use Google Maps a lot here. So what's Google Maps? You want to go somewhere, you plot in, you type in where you want to go. You already type in your location and say, okay, what's the best route to get to my destination? And it will show you the best route. It will show you other routes, but it will tell you, oh, this route, particular route is the best route. I use Google Maps like almost every time I go out. So goal setting is like Google Maps. It's like a GPS. Oh, now you have a vision. You have dreamt big. You have big dreams. You have written the vision. You now have a vision of a mental picture of where you are going. You wrote it down. How do you get there? So goal setting will help you decide or determine the destination of your life. Just like your Google Maps, you say, oh, I'm going to X place. I'm going to this hotel. I'm going to wherever it is you're going to. Goal setting will help you determine your life destination. It will also help you to plot out when you set goals, when you write goals down, you set goals. So this is the goal I want to accomplish. It will help you plot out the best route for you to achieve your goals. That will help you achieve or get to your destination. It will help you plot out the best route and also help you navigate your way to your destination. So that's why goal setting. We cannot talk about vision and not talk about goal setting, because vision goes hand in hand with goal setting. Of course, you have to have a vision first, then you now begin to set goals. The goals are how you will accomplish or achieve that vision. Goal setting is more than just saying, I want to be a successful banker, or I want to become a 7-figure entrepreneur. They are good dreams. If you're writing it down, it's a good vision. But how do you get there? How do you become a successful banker? Or how do you become the managing director of the bank you work in? Or how do you become a 7-figure entrepreneur? It is goal setting that will help you achieve that. It will tell you the steps you need to take, and maybe the milestones you need to achieve to accomplish that vision of yours. That's what goal setting will do. Okay, let me bring it home. For example, like I said before, I had a vision of having a peaceful home. Finding the right woman. Of course, for me to have a peaceful home, you can see how it's going to play out. The vision is I want to have a peaceful home. I don't want to have a home, the kind of home I grew up in. I don't want to have a top line. I want to have a peaceful home. Okay, now for me to have a peaceful home, number one, like they say, it takes two to tango. Yes, I must find a good woman. I must find the right woman. So part of the goals is I must learn about how to find the right woman. Or I must go find out, go do some research. How do I identify the right woman to marry? How do I identify a woman who will not give me troubles? And also, how do I learn how to become a good husband? You can see, those are the goals. So when you write those goals down, when I write those goals down, okay, I say, okay, how do I learn? How do I find out uh, 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 um, how to, how to find a good woman? Well, for me, I say, okay, one of the you listen to people who talk about marriage. Is that also that's important? That's good. Also, I went to the Bible because when it comes to marriage, marriage started from the Bible. God is the one who started marriage in the first place. So I went to the Bible to go find out. So those are steps. Those are goals. Oh, I need to go study. I need to go find out. I need to go listen to messages. Those are goals. You begin to set goals that within maybe within a year or within some months, I'm going to listen to X number of messages that talk about marriage. Or I'm going to listen to this pastor or this preacher or this counselor or whatever it is they are who are talking about marriage. So that is a very good example of goal setting. You understand? Goal setting, like of course they say goals should be smart, they should be specific. S.M.A.R.T. They should be specific, measurable, achievable. What's the R now? But see, they should be timely within a specific time. That is, I mean, that example of finding having a peaceful home. You can see how we transited from what having the vision, having the dream, having the vision, and then goals, setting goals, with which I will achieve what that vision of what having what peaceful home. And those are the things I did. Those are the things I did. Even when I got engaged to my wife, I set goals. I said, okay, I'm going to find out if truly this lady is she's accepted my proposal. I'm going to find out if truly this lady is the person meant for me. I wrote that as a goal. As a goal. Okay, how would I do that? I began to think about, okay, what do I need to do? What do I need to do? I need to ask questions, very important. I need to test her. I mean, I have some videos. That I've done, and which I also still do about this kind of thing. Just check the channel or check the page. I'm sure you'll find them there. So I thought about this. I wrote them down, and within the months and years of our courtship, in quotes, I prosecuted the case. I tested her. I asked questions to confirm to me that truly I have made the right choice or I made the wrong choice. And by God's grace, here we are today. So that is how to, just in a nutshell. So I have so many other examples that I might give, but maybe in some other video I'll do that. But that is just in a nutshell. That is how you move from dream, vision to goals. Dream, vision to goals. So let me ask you, do you have a vision for your life? Where do you think you will be? Have you thought about where you will be in 2 years' time, in 5 years' time, in 10 years' time? If you haven't, you need to get a vision. That's just my parting word with you. You need to get a vision because you need to get a vision and you need to set goals. Start setting goals in every facet of your life, in your marital life, in your finances, in your business, you may say, okay, at the end of the next 1 year, I want to save 1 million naira. That's a good vision. But how do you get there? How do you save 1 million naira? Okay, you have 12 months in a year. 1 million divided by 12 is 90 something thousand. I think 90 something thousand thereabouts. 90 something thousand thereabouts. So what should you do if you want to save 1 million naira in a year? It's okay. Every month, get around 90 something thousand naira out of my salary. That's a goal. You're writing it down. So every month, as the salary comes in, you put the 98 something thousand in your account or in a separate account. That's how you find out that at the end of the year you have achieved what your vision of having 1 million naira as a savings in your account. So that is just how to transition from a vision to a goal. So, like I said, if you don't have a vision, you need to get a vision. So, to my next video, stay blessed. See you on top.